It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Holmgren wide open. Off target from three-point range. Edwards with it. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's in, his first shot this game. Well, Clark, it may not be for everyone, but we have a great... Oh! Whoa!
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Now, here's McDaniel. Tipped. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Finished off the break.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Conley. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Just to Gobert. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Randall. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The relentlessness of Randall, R-squared, taking on all comers.
Over in the corner, Dort drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Minnesota off to a slow start. 4-point game. Out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got 5.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. Here is Edwards, following the score by Oklahoma City. No good with the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Conley. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Here's Randall.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And the foul called on Edwards.
Timeout.
That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Oh, trying for it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. Randall outside. Back to Gobert. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the 13. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Inside, shoots it. Gobert, no good.
Yeah, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. Has to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
The Thunder leading by 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And Greg, you think about what they call float games. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 11 points in the game.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
The shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Here's Joe. Gobert brings the double team. Dort misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. On the wing, Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Randall. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with the free throw line change. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Timberwolves trailed by 5 to the paint, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
1 second left. Again, the Thunder score.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Randall. Pass to Reed. Shoots it up. The Thunder pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's stolen by Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Joe. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Wiggins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wiggins outside. Here's Wallace. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Williams a screen. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Joe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves trail. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the foul on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded play. Oh, my goodness! That was special.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Knocked away. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Miller the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
There's the drive. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Wallace down low. Here's Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Out to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Williams. 20 seconds left to play in the third. The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Alexander Walker with the ball. He takes it in. Stolen away. Heads it off. Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Thunder out in front.
The Timberwolves, 42.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Pass to Caruso. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Conley. Inside. Alexander Walker.
already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. Edwards, good.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. Ingles with the ball to take the lead. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Conley tries from the block. And the rejection by Holmgren. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. On offense, here are the Thunder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Timberwolves making a change here. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Huge wingspan, excellent instincts. Gobert, a force on defense.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Holmgren in the corner. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Holmgren hits them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. There's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals.
¿Qué es lo que es, Manuel? Saludos, mi bro. Siempre activo.
Cautious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with this selection to draw that foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Reed misses.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. And the Thunder another 3.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Oklahoma City.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Reed. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Caruso. 4 on the clock. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Lets it go from the wing. Off on that one. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Caruso. Rejected by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Here's Middleton. Tipped. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Kept alive. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Middleton's got 6 points.
He's a knockdown guy from there. Middleton's never seen a three he doesn't like.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season. Dort not lacking confidence with that kind of look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Defensive foul.
What's Dort out there? 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Trent's shot is off. Thunder with a lead. Caruso, left side. To the middle. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. It's a tie ball game.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Lopez with the steal. Trent with room to shoot. Middleton with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Lillard outside. Inside. Goes back up. Trent outside. Middleton with it. He has 6. They now take the lead. Middleton's got 8.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous. Just a cunning scorer in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
It's Middleton on the wing. No good from outside. Caruso, right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Lots of room. The shot no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. And the second quarter of... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Outside for Dort. Puts up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And stolen by Holmgren.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Williams from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Trent outside. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Williams.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Pass to Portis. Middleton, left side. Back to Portis. Now Lillard. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Pass to Middleton. And here's Trent. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that one's good. Middleton.
How
about Middleton saying, you take that, I got some payback for you right here.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Trent for three. They get it again. Out to Lillard. The three is up. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Back to Holmgren. The layup off target. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Holmgren with it. Portis picks him up. And it's Holmgren missing. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Hartenstein, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
These are his first free throws of the game. He does not get the second one. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Caruso. From the top of the key, he buries it. 12 seconds left to the second period. And here's Wright. Pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Prince. Uncovered. And he connects with a jumper. Prince has got his first points in this one.
Well, when you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Down low. Here's Jones. Outside Joe. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Wright. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Prince. Up top, Portis. Portis' screen. Here's Prince. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
Outside Joe. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And Wallace, here we go. Count it.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Wright. Out to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder with a lead. Joe with the ball. Portis picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Out to Portis. Right outside. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as much as 10. Left side Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Prince. Pass to Wright. Knocked away. Here's Beauchamp. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Prince has got 7 points.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside Joe. And Beauchamp pulls it down. And Milwaukee has possession. Pass to Portis. And here's Wright. To the paint.
Get up to throw down.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Hartenstein. Second chance shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Connaughton, right side. Portis the screen. For the tie. And it's Connaughton laying it in. Connaughton's got his first bucket in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Williams from long range. Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail. Lillard left side. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Dort with a steal. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that. He gets to the rim so quick.
SGA takes it himself.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso misses. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Giannis going downhill. Kicks it out to Middleton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To take the lead. Trent outside. Lillard with the ball. Shot clock at 6. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And connects from downtown.
You want to win? You need guys like Brook Lopez. That's clutch.
To the inside. Williams. Count it!
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Lillard with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's the Thunder now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Middleton. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. To the inside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And the shot goes down.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Trent right side. Kicks it out to Middleton. Lillard into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Pass to Holmgren. The three is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here are the Bucks now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Dort outside. On the take. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Goes up off the inbound. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Doesn't go that time. Here's Oklahoma City now. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. Caruso covers. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Thunder on D. Leading by 5. Middleton from the outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Here's Lillard. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Hey, right here. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 5 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good. Lillard.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. And the dunk by Lillard.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Inside. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Middleton, left side. Antetokounmpo up top. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Giannis throws it down.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, BA, I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Pass to Portis. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lillard with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Trent from long range. Knocks down the triple. And it's now only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Williams from long range. Rebound by Middleton.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For 3. Not going to go that time. Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
First free throw is good. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. deciding to change it up. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Oklahoma City leading by 9. The kick out to Williams. From downtown. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
Pass to Connaughton. Looking to end the run. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City leading by 16. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good recognition right there. He reacts quickly to what's happening out there.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his third foul so far. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Lopez from the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh, a dunk get a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Milwaukee shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
It's Middleton on the wing. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Now Caruso. He's got 6. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Assist foul.
Creo que me va a truquear, yo gané. Yo lo voy a soltar en verdad después de este juego. Voy a jugar a Minnesota de nuevo.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got his team on the board to start the game for the Thunder. Now Lillard. Lopez a screen. Trent outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Dort. A three-pointer, no good. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And the Bucks with possession. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Lillard, right side. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Lillard outside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
To the inside. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Lillard. Holmgren can't hit. Trent with it. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Daigneault. David?
I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Lillard. And there's the drive. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. They could use a bucket. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
It's stolen by Dort. Back to Caruso. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's good. 2 points.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight. But
oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first.
12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 8 points.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he sinks the second. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams, covered by Giannis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Bucks leading by 4. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. And he drives in. And a missed layup. Now the Thunder with it. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Lillard attacking. Out to the right wing. Pass to Giannis. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. And again it's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Portis can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Intercepted. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Beauchamp. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Beauchamp. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lillard with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams with the steal. Right side, Dort. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Milwaukee making a switch. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 3. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
It's Trent on the wing to end the run. That shot missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
First team foul.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And Torch gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 11 points. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Portis. Here's Giannis. And a push by Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, Jones. Back to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Shoots over Portis. They get it back. Hartenstein can't get it to go. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
Joe Good.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Right side, Portis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Sí, loco, mala mía, que fue que mi mamá sin querer apagó la televisión.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wiggins tries in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Outside, Jones. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Joe. To the inside. And stolen by Wright. Here's Beauchamp. Defended by Jones. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Good work defensively by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Wallace. Triple from the wing. Wallace has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Prince outside. There's the pick. Banked in off the glass.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Screen by Hartenstein. Wallace. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Back to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player of the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Bucks trailed by 11. Caruso with the steal. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Portis. It's blocked. And here is Connaughton. That one's not going to go. Nice defense from George. The Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Portis. The shot from the low post is good. Portis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Does not score. Only the fourth fail in 13 tries. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
They get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Lopez, no luck. The Thunder leading by 9. To the paint. And stolen by Lillard. Oh, here we go. On the cool ball. Nobody back.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Lillard with the bucket. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
35 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Here's Giannis. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. The rebound by the Bucks. Poked away. Oh, trying for it. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Randall surveying the D. Rebound by Williams.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pick by Williams. To the middle. And it's Williams throwing it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. For three. They get it back. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert, no good. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Outside Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Knocked loose. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen. The shot's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Conley. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Holmgren with the steal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Dort. Holmgren the screen. Tipped away. It's stolen by Randall. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Randall with some nice D.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Got a piece of it. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Randall. And here's Gobert. 2 points. That one goes.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Edwards looking it over. Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
It's Randall with the drive. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Out to McDaniel. No good on the 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kept alive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Inside. DiVincenzo with it. He has yet to score. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds and get some assists. He's a weapon.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. .137 left now here in the second. Caruso. The kick out to Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. Poked away. Pass to Reed. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Wallace. And he lays it straight in. Wallace has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Works that one inside nicely.
Right side, Edwards. Pass to Randall. It's deflected. Now Wallace. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's good. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Hartenstein in the high post. But Trey. Oklahoma City gets it back. A second chance effort. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Minnesota with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Edwards. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Dort. And McDaniels with the block. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 7. Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Down low. On the wing, Williams. Screen by Hartenstein. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that.
And Edwards with the stuff.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Wallace down low. It's Dort on the wing. Screen by Hartenstein. Tries again. Pass to Joe. Dort with the ball. From outside, off the mark. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Joe with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Joe's got his second best.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Reed. .153 left in the third quarter of the game. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X-factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X-factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Williams. .104 left to play in the third. Pick by Williams. Here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
You size up the D. Sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. For Oklahoma City, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Joe. And Joe drops them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Conley into the lane, and the basket is good.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Poked loose. Here's Randall. Here's McDaniels. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves trail by 14. Edwards inside. Up top, Gobert. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Williams. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Thunder lead by 14. Right side, Conley. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Gobert, the screen. Here's Edwards. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Holmgren wide open. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Conley. Buries it down low. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. At one point they led by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And nice read as usual by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here is Conley to the paint. Gobert. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, I've send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dort. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And Dort there on full display both ends. Once he swipes it away, the offense comes easily.
Offensive rebound. The layup off target. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
They burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And they get it back. Pass to Williams. 3 seconds left. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the three. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Takes the three. Gobert pulls it in. McDaniels with the ball. And stolen by DiVincenzo. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Williams looking over the floor. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Thompson outside. In the corner, Irving with it. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's Doncic missing. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now, here's Doncic. The kick out to Irving. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Williams for three. Drains the three-pointer.
3 points.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Right wing. Pass to Irving. Caruso with the steal. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Williams, here we go. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another injured Michael Jordan.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Over in the corner, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Pass to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And it's Washington missing. The Thunder leading by 5. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Holmgren in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On its way from Irving for 2. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Doncic. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Lively, that's good.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Irving who brings it up for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. Here's Doncic. Good D by Holmgren.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now, here's Dort. After Luka Doncic's miss. And that one's good, Caruso. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Mavericks making the shot. Clock at 4. Holmgren. And that one drops. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Doncic right side. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Fires the three. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Holmgren up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Caruso with the ball. Puts one up from 19. Again, Oklahoma City.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Brett, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams making some changes here. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Irving. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Irving. Shoots over Caruso. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Back to Irving. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Caruso. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Here's Hartenstein. He can't get that one. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside Irving. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Pass to Hartenstein. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
And here is Dort after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. you have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D, the versatility. That is pretty special. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 7 points.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Right there. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Jumps up. And Wiggins throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. There's the triple. Rebound by Marshall. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Marshall for the tie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Marshall's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Mavericks ahead, leading. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for two.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort. They double him with Irving. Just 3 to shoot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. To the inside. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Nobody near Williams. Those three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
And they're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
They're trailing by 6. Outside Williams. Will it go? Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Irving. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Double team on Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And here's Irving. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That one drops for him.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
There's a screen by Washington. Doncic, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Dort. The kick out to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And the rejection by Holmgren. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. The kick out to Williams. move. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Oklahoma City.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Good on the bucket. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Important free throw opportunity here, and this is where a young player like Holmgren has got to show that the work is paying off.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Screen by Gafford. The drive by Doncic. And no good. Nice defense from George. Left side Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again Oklahoma City no good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Out to the right wing. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Thunder.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry. Great.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's the Bucks to start out. Lillard looking around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Clock is at 3. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got room. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Jumps up, and the dunk by Lillard.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Holmgren outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Caruso. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 1 second left. And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Pass to Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
The kick out to Williams. Misses the 3. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Lillard can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Williams. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Lillard. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams in the post. Here's Holmgren. Shakes him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said, People want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Alec. Thanks. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Lillard. Up again. Williams grabs the board. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Holmgren. Left side Williams. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Out to Portis. 3-pointer. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-6 run. Inside. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Shoots. Holmgren with the block. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Oklahoma City making a switch here. 51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Deflected. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Caruso with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Antetokounmpo. Trent on the wing. Out to the wing. Here's Portis. A good-looking shot from the wing.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Thunder leading by 8. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Beauchamp. Back to Prince. And he converts the layup.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. Competes hard. He's tough. Well, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D wing guy.
First person to foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Down low. Here's Jones. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Bucks trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And Wallace, here we go. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Wright with the bucket. Wright's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, Wright does a nice job sizing up the defense and cashing in. Very comfortable in the pick and roll.
And the Bucks making a change here. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace left side. Outside Jones. To the left wing. Hartenstein with it. And Lopez picks him up. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Prince. Here's Beauchamp. He's scoreless. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Wright. And they get it back. Second chance shot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Four on the clock. From about 19, Prince can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Thunder leading by 6. To the middle. Wiggins for 3. Outside Jones. Lopez with the steal. Here's Beauchamp. Off target at the rim. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
And stolen by Connaughton. In transition, here come the Bucks. Prince with the bucket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Jones. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Prince. Hartenstein pulls it in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jones. "12 seconds left in the third quarter here. Wiggins, no good. It's stolen away. Outside Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Rejected by Lopez. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. It's picked up by Jones. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Dort. And here is Williams. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Dort. And that one is hammered home.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Middleton outside. And here's Lopez. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And here's Caruso outside. He drops it from range. And it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. To the left side wing. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bucks trail by 9. Giannis throws it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the paint. Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Counted from distance.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Lillard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Kicks it out to Middleton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Assisted.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Williams on the wing. There's the three. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Caruso, right side. Now here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Kept alive. The shot, no good. Basket is good. And now an 11-point Thunder lead. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.
Vamos al último, vamos al último.
$2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Lillard attacking, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, did 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Caruso. Nobody near Williams. That 3 off the mark. Here's Lillard. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Kumbo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here is Lillard following Lou Dort's 3. Lillard outside. Trent. Basket good.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Pass to Caruso. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
It's Trent on the wing. Offline with his 3. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 minutes.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
1:21 left in the first quarter. The kick out to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Down low. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Well, free throws good from Lillard. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
2 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Bucks trail. That one falls. Lillard's got 5.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top.
The Bucks, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pass to Caruso. They double him with Middleton. Got a piece of it. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Knocked away. Out left to the wing. Portis brings the double team. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. It seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
To the paint. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams scanning the floor. Clock is at 3.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
There's the triple. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Back to Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. On the wing, Williams launches it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. 1:39 left now here in the second. A three-pointer is right on target. Joe's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Wright. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Back to Wallace. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And stolen by Wiggins. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wiggins has got his first points in this one.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's the screen. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
From outside, off the mark. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. And that one's good from Connaughton.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Portis. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll return shortly.
31. The Bucks. 31.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the break.
Here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Takes it inside. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Here's Hartenstein on the inbound. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Hartenstein's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Oklahoma City. Prince wide open. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder with the lead. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Kicks it out to Prince. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Hartenstein. Bucket is good. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And it's Wallace penetrating. Hartenstein with it. Great D that time from Portis.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Beauchamp. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder leading by 4. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And right, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 6.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
And stolen by Wright. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Nice shot by Portis. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
To the inside. Williams. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Bobby Portis. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw no good for Williams. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Connaughton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. .139 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Nobody near Williams. Tries again. It's blocked. Right side. Lopez outside. Pass to Prince. Yep, that one goes. Prince has got his first points of the game.
Well, it's not just Taurean Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Bucks trail. Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Middleton outside. Now Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 8.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T. Left
side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Thunder lead by 2.
41.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lopez a screen. Giannis outside. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trent outside. Pass to Lopez. Over in the corner, Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's off on the second. Bucks trailed by 3. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Over to the wing. And stolen by Lillard. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen roll.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Lopez a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Here's Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Lillard. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Lillard. To the paint. Here's Lopez.
Well, given his height, Lopez has an ability to power through contact. Just tremendous strength from the big man.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Well, free throws good from Lillard.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Holmgren the screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Kick out to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Oh, they get it back. Pass to Lillard. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Lillard picks him up. Down low. Holmgren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Fast break, Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Lillard. Lopez a screen. Lillard with it. Lock at 6. Caruso grabs the miss.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Middleton for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Holmgren. Off target at the rim. From past the arc. Fires from way outside. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris